Well, federal court documents allege that former Kiss FM host Jackie O Henderson tried to get out of her contract by threatening a workplace harassment complaint.
For more on this, we're joined by entertainment editor Pete Ford. Morning, Pete. Talk us through these claims.
Well, it's a serious claim to make, and I would suggest deeply offensive to Jackie. Now, this is going to be a brutal game. There's so much money at stake here, you know, $85 million thereabouts. Of course, the radio network are going to do whatever they can to defend their position, and Jackie indeed will fight it. Now, just so you know, the timeline on this, there is a preliminary hearing in August, and then the trial itself commences in late October. Now, this claim is being made. Basically, what they've said is that Jackie wanted to stop working with Kyle. She wanted to get her own radio shift, and indeed she used this as a ruse to try and make that happen. Now, that's a serious claim to make, obviously. You might recall when the network announced that Jackie was leaving the network, they actually said, we've offered her the position on another shift, and she hasn't taken that up. So all this, of course, will play out and will be defended by Jackie in the weeks and the months ahead. But to say that Jackie basically said that, willing to throw Kyle under the bus to make her own end game happen, that's a serious thing to do. Now, those dates I mentioned there for the preliminary hearing and the trial are very interesting because we now have a confirmed date of when Kyle's new show, he doesn't want to call the podcast, Kyle's new show will commence, and that is August 10. So he will be on air 5 days a week while this preliminary hearing is happening, and then indeed the trial. And obviously his name is going to be coming up a lot, and indeed very likely he'll be called as well. Now, Craig Bruce, who hosts the Game Changers podcast, has done an interview with Bruno, who's Kyle's manager, where they've confirmed the start date and the subscription price, which is interesting. Have a look at this.
Monday, August 10. Yep, that's confirmed, right? Start date for Kyle's new project, so that's 3.5 weeks away. Monday, August 10. Price point, $99 for the year, so less than $2 a day to have Kyle Sandilands back into your breakfast routine 5 days a week for 4 hours.
So that is interesting that it's $99 a year up front, no kind of monthly payments, no kind of first month free kind of thing to rope you in. It's $99 up front. Do the maths on that. If he gets 50,000 diehards who are willing to sign up for $100, he's got $5 million there. His overheads are very low, just some staff to pay. Basically, he pockets the rest.
Okay, which, well, what's that, $10 a month? Give or
yes,
take.
but you've got to pay up front, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting to see people do it.
Pete, some sad news this morning. The Kardashian-Jenner family's matriarch, Mary Jo, affectionately known to the world as MJ, she's passed away. Yeah,
and for fans of the show, you will know what an important character she is in the whole history of the Kardashians. She was just adored by Kris and by her grandchildren, and indeed great-grandchildren too, and has died today at the age of 91. Kris put up the announcement, spoke so glowingly of her mum, as indeed Kim has done as well, and the others. She clearly was quite a force to be reckoned with, and what an amazing life she lived. She owned a little shop in San Diego. In fact, Kim got her first job working in Grandma's shop, and of course she was a businesswoman in her own right in San Diego, but to see what this empire has become for her daughter and her grandchildren must be quite something. The extreme fame, the extreme wealth. She went along for the ride. We saw beautiful parties they put on for her 90th birthday, her 91st birthday, and today we say goodbye to MJ.
Pete, this is beautiful as well. Today, Sam Neill's fans have toasted him in a very moving way.
Yeah, go get a bottle of his wine if you can. The Two Paddocks Winery in South Island, New Zealand. He was so passionate about that for so long. It's pretty much sold out. You can't get it anywhere. You can't buy any online. People have thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and buy some of his wine and toast him tonight, which is a nice way to say farewell. And I note the family also have confirmed, as I told you the other day, that it was pneumonia in the end. And obviously with a weakened system over recent years with the treatments, the chemotherapy he was having for cancer, that probably meant that he wasn't able to fight it in the way that he normally would have.
Meanwhile, Rita Ora and Taika Waititi have stolen the show. This is on the LA red carpet, Pete. What did they do?
Well, they're good fun on a red carpet, and Taker, of course, being a director, knows how to create a look and how to create a moment. He knows how to get out the camera himself, and Rita plays along with it all. So you can see he's very funny, Taker. And look, not shy either. Gets out his camera, takes shots. Of course, the photographers lap it all up. So you can see there, it's a very, very happy couple on that red carpet.
Yeah, they're a great couple together.
Yeah, they are good fun.
They're well suited. Okay, thank you, Pete.
Thank you.
We'll come back to you later in the show.
Bye.